Which versus which? Witches, the association, the tournament. What pulled me up out of that hellish blackout was a fishy metallic smell and a faint scent of vanilla tickling the tip of my nose. When I opened my eyes, what came into view was not the familiar ceiling of my studio, but a forest of black hair tangled like a spiderweb. My limbs were heavy. My body, honed by judo, the muscles I'd been so proud of, sure I could throw any opponent, felt as numb as if turned to lead. I lowered my head to check my wrists and ankles, but instead of leather straps, black threads pulsing like living creatures had burrowed through my skin. They didn't merely bind me. They tickled every single pore, reading my body temperature, my pulse, even the faintest tremor of my muscles in real time. Every time I breathed, I felt the grip of the hair crushing my chest, as if my lungs were being pressed flat. Awake? Don't look. No, do look. We have to prepare to welcome our great mother, our goddess. Don't move, Jinwoo. That's no courtesy to your cells. Force it, and your nerves might sever permanently. But don't worry, if Lady Mina wishes it, she'll reconnect even severed nerves and make you dance again. A cracked voice came from the darkness in the corner of the room. Desperately, I turned my head to find its owner. There, leaning on a wheelchair, sat an old man who looked as if he might crumble at any moment. A pale face with only skin left, hair fallen out in patches. He looked over 100 years old, yet the skeletal frame visible through his worn t-shirt was strangely similar to mine, raising goosebumps. Giggling like a madman, the old man licked his bony fingers. His pupils were unfocused, but a grotesquely ecstatic smile hung at the corners of his mouth.
Who are you?
Where is this, and what kind of monster is that woman? At my desperate question, the old man suddenly turned serious and tried to rise from the wheelchair. But his lower body, already stripped of function, dangled limply. Instead, thin strands of hair connected behind his back held him up. Trembling as if in a seizure, he whispered to me, "Monster? Did you say monster? Oh, you poor little lamb. You still know nothing. Lady Mina is no monster. She is the flower of evolution that trash old humans like us can never reach. No, the cosmos itself. To be precise, she is the essence of the real woman that we men have so feared and suppressed. You know, don't you? Why our society has so caged women, forced them into modesty, brainwashed them that childbirth is a woman's only worth. It's because men instinctively felt fear. The fact that the moment a woman resolves to fully own her own life, her womb refuses reproduction and awakens as a self-strengthening witch. The patriarchy we built up was in fact a vast defense mechanism to prevent that evolutionary explosion.
Me?
I stood in the very front row of that defense mechanism, and now I'm the oldest piece of evidence proving her greatness.
I'm honored, Jinwoo.
Every moment I wither like this, offering all my life force to her, is a blessing. Hoseok suddenly began scratching at his neck. The skin around the silver choker tore, and black blood seeped out, but he seemed to feel no pain. Rather, as that blood wet Mina's hair, he cried out in ecstasy. You can't understand, can you? Of course. The police? 119?
Ha ha ha.
They're already nothing but servants bowing their heads at Lady Mina's feet. They have already come and gone. With a single touch of her hand, the world is reconstructed. That alley yesterday? The gas pipe explosion? No, that was just a fairy tale tossed to worthless humans. The people who saw the scene already have their memories churned up. They won't even remember what they ate yesterday. You are now a person who no longer exists in this world. Your registration number, your school records, even the memories of you in the minds of the people you loved. Lady Mina's hair has gone in and gnawed it all away. You now exist only within this room, a noble meal for her.